Junior Academy candidates. My name is Teacher Hawa. I'm here to take you through the English lesson for today. And today we want to look at comprehension. Our topic is still electronic media. So we are going to look at comprehension today. Remember that comprehension is where we read a text, we read information, we read a notice, and then answer questions about what we have read. Okay? Now, we need to remind ourselves about the basic facts and ways of answering comprehension texts. Okay? First and foremost, read the text and understand what it is about. Read the text and understand what it is about. If it is information that they have asked you to study, study it and understand what it is about. Don't simply go to the questions before you have read. Okay? And two, when you're answering questions, make sure that your answers are in full sentences. Your answers should be in full sentences depending on how the question has been set. Because there are certain questions where you need a one answer word. There are certain questions where you need a full sentence. For example, if a question was asked, you've read maybe a passage and they ask you, why did John go to school? The question says, why did John go to school? And then for you say, to study. To study. This is very wrong. Very wrong. You will say, John went to school to study. That is the full sentence that we are talking about. But there are certain questions where maybe they ask you to give a question which asks you to give, which asks you to mention, which asks you to write. Such questions, you don't write a full sentence. Actually, you just give or mention whatever they are asking for. By now, that information should be on your fingertips. It is just a piece of reminder. All right. Don't use a pronoun at the beginning of your answer if the question has a noun. They say, why did John go to school? For you to say, he went to school to study. Very wrong answer. You are going to say, John went to school. When do you use the pronoun if the question has a pronoun? For example, why did he go to school? You are going to say, he went to school to study. Okay. All proper nouns in your sentence, in a sentence, should start with the capital letters. All proper nouns should start with capital letters. A proper noun is a specific name of something. Your specific name is a proper noun. The specific name of a mountain is a proper noun. When we are writing such, we write capital letters at the beginning of the words. Remember to punctuate your sentences correctly. Punctuate your sentences correctly. Okay? Questions. There are questions where you need a no or yes answer. No or yes answer at the beginning must be followed by a comma. Have you eaten food today? No, I have not eaten food today. Did she visit the supermarket last week? Yes, she visited the supermarket last week. Do not forget the comma, and please, your punctuation marks should be clearly written. Clearly written. All right, what else? remember when looking at comprehension questions. Okay, if a question has think, your answer should also have think. For example, why do you think? Why do you think? Why do you think the radio station was closed down? Because we have think in our answer. In our question, our answer will have I think, and then you state what you are thinking. Without this, your answer will be wrong. Your handwriting should be legible, meaning readable. Use the best handwriting. Use the best handwriting. Handwriting is a part of the marks you want to earn. Try to space your words when writing your answer. Try to space your words when writing your answer. Okay? When you read a text, read and understand like we've said, then go through the questions. Look at question number 1. Where is the answer in the text you have read? You can go to where you think the answer is, underline that part, label number 1. Then read the question again and then start paraphrasing or sentence construction for the answer of that question. Sometimes we have the right answer, but the way we phrase the sentence in which the answer is lets us down. Alright? Now, so today we have a notice here that we are going to read and then answer questions about it. We are going to read the notice and then answer questions about it. Remember, we are still looking at electronic media. So, the heading says that study the notice below and then answer the questions in full sentences. Study the notice below and then answer the questions in full sentences. So, we are going to read the notice together. It says Radio Katwe. The management, Radio Katwe, regrets to inform its esteemed listeners that there will be interruptions in its channel signals on Friday 9th between 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. This is because the station will be undergoing mechanical set-up for better services. There is a full stop here. Mechanical setup for better services. And they are saying, sorry for any inconveniences. Sorry for any inconveniences by station manager. So this is the notice we have. Now, because of the size of our board, of course, I've tried to make the notice as brief or short as possible. But of course, in an examination setting, you may find that the notice is longer than that. Now, we want to look at a few questions related to this notice. A few questions related to the notice. Our question one. Question one says, who wrote the notice? Who wrote the notice? What is our answer? Who wrote the notice? Identify where the answer is. Who wrote the notice? So we shall come here. It says by station manager. This is our number one. Now, by station manager. For which radio station is this station manager? The station manager is for Radio Katwe. So in our answer, we shall say, that the station manager of the station manager of radio, the station manager of Radio Katwe, the station manager of Radio Katwe wrote the notice. The station manager of Radio Katwe wrote the notice. Now, where do some candidates go wrong? Look at this. Radio Katwe. Capital R, capital K. Capital R, capital K. Why are we having capital letters? This is a proper noun. It is the specific name of this radio. Now, when you look here, we have station manager. Station manager, this is capital S. But now, when we are writing our answer, we've written small s, small m. Why? Station manager is not a proper noun. So, instead of having capital letters, in our answer we change them to small letters. Okay. Then question 2. Question 2 says, for which radio station is this? For which radio station is this notice? For which radio station is this notice? For which radio station is this notice? Have you identified where the answer is? I see the answer here. You use your pencil. To identify the answer. For which radio station is this notice? Now, we know that the answer is Radio Katwe. Now, we want to phrase the sentence for our answer. In most cases, when writing answers for comprehension questions, we use the words given to us in the question to guide us on how we are going to write the sentence. Okay? So they are saying, for which radio station is this notice? We are going to say, this notice is for, do you realize that most of the words are in the question? Yeah. So in your answer, you say, this notice is for radio. This notice is for Radio Katwe. This notice is for Radio Katwe. Okay. Question 3. Question 3 says, how long will the signals how long will the signals not be clear? How long will the signals not be clear? Where do we find that answer? The management radio Katwe regrets to inform these esteemed listeners that there will be interruptions in its channel on Friday 9th between 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. The answer is around there. How long means how much time? How much time? Here they have stated the exact time beginning to end. How much time do we have between 8 a.m. and 11 a.m.? How much time do we have there? How much time do we have there? From 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. One may decide to subtract to get the answer. 11 minus 8, what do you get? You are going to get 3. One may use this method that we are going to start at 8 up to 11. So between 8 to 11, how many hours do we have there? We have 8 to 9, then 10, then 11. So we count from 8 to 9 is 1 hour, 9 to 10, 10 to 11. So 1, 2, 3. We have 3 hours. One who subtracts and one who does this will both come up with the same answer. So then, what shall we write? How long will the signals not be clear? The signals will not be clear. The signals will not be clear for 3, I've written my 3 in words, for 3 hours. The signals will not be clear for 3 hours. That is our answer. Okay, let's look at another question. Another related question. In question 4, it says, what is the notice about? What is the notice about, candidates, when you read, what is this notice about? The management radio Katwe regrets to inform its esteemed listeners that there will be interruptions in its channel signals on that date, at that time. This is because the station will be undergoing mechanical setup for better services. So our answer is basically here. This notice is talking about interruptions in channel signals. Number 4. Interruptions in channel signals. Now, that is where the answer is. How are you going to phrase it here? What is the notice about? Interruptions in channel signals. Where, on which radio station? You need that as well for your answer. Now, in our answer we shall say, in our answer we are going to say that the notice is about, interruptions in, now you are not going to use it here because this examiner used it after they have talked about Radio Katwe. But for you in your answer, you have not mentioned Radio Katwe anywhere. Therefore, instead of using it, you will have to mention Radio Katwe in your answer. So the notice is about interruptions in channel signals, interruptions in channel signals at radio Katwe. That is what our answer will be. Alright? So we shall look at one more question and then you'll answer the rest of the questions yourselves. Alright. The next question says, why will the signals not be clear? Why will the signals not be this one we've answered already. Sorry about that. The next question says at what time will the interruptions begin? At what time will the interruptions begin? We go here at what time? Friday night between 8 a.m. So meaning that they are going to begin at this time. This is our number 5. They will begin at that time. Therefore, in our answer, we shall say that the interruptions will begin at 8 a.m. That is our answer. Alright, now just a few questions for you to answer, still about the same. Number 7. So we have here in our number 6. Number 6, you're going to answer that yourself. Why will the station undergo mechanical set? That is our number 6. Number 7. On which day will the station undergo mechanical setup? And 8. Raise the opposite of inconveniences. Okay, so candidates, I think these few questions you'll be able to answer. 6, 7, up to 8. All right, thank you for attending this lesson. I wish you the best.